Hey everyone, welcome to May's Lug Life. I'm May, and this is my first impression video of the Bushel Home Organizer. Now, I believe this was actually officially released for the first time in the fall 2022 mystery box. I did not get that, and I'm mildly upset because I actually love organizational things. That's part of the reason why I think I love Lug more. I mean, obviously I love them for their bags and stuff, but I do love that they have like these little things that keeps me and keeps my house organized. So it's one thing to have a purse that keeps me organized as I, go and do my thing and my bags and stuff, but it is something kind of cool when they provide little other sort of accessories and things to keep the rest of my life organized, such as the trolley. I use trolleys for everything. I don't just use them for cosmetics. In fact, I think I don't actually have any cosmetics now that I think about it in trolleys. I guess I have like body stuff, like creams and soaps and stuff, but I don't have official cosmetics. All my makeup lives in something else. But I use trolleys to keep all sorts of things organized and keep, just to store things. So I don't have them in a Rubbermaid. I have them in a trolley, or instead of a shoebox or whatever, it's in a trolley. So I am a sucker for this kind of thing. So I'm so excited that Lug has come out with like a big sort of a basket, like a bin for me to throw stuff into. So let's just take a quick look. Now, obviously, this has been out for a while. I just haven't quite gotten around to doing this video. Plus, they actually had it on Lug Live first, and then they brought it onto the website. So I didn't want to do a first impression. In fact, I didn't even look at the videos, or rather the Lug Live shows, because I was just hoping that at some point they would put this out onto the website, and there'd be a video, and then I would watch it then, get a sort of a sense of it. And unfortunately, they sold out of a few colors before it even made it onto the website. So, and it makes me incredibly sad because the color that I was hoping to maybe get, they sold out a long time ago on Lug Live, and it never even made it onto the website. So, so let's, I guess, look at the colors that are left. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the color that was included in the fall box, and I think it might have been the same for both boxes. But again, those of you who got the fall box, please correct me in the comments below. Let me know what colors actually came. But I know that there was an olive green with that wildflower olive interior, which I think, was it a different color? Yeah, it was a different color interior. Sorry. Again, correct me what the interior is, because I remember the outside was olive and I think the inside was something different or something like that. Anyways, I've only seen it once, so let me know. Someone correct me, because I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm saying. But I do remember that olive green was somehow either on the inside or the outside. Anyway, I would have liked that. I think I would have, been quite happy to have one of these. But anyway, so like I said, let's look at the colors that are left. So here we've got the blight. I can't speak tonight. The bright floral. And the interior is the same as it always is for the bright floral. And I love this. I think it's such a cute little organizer in that color. I think that would look good in, like in a mud room or in a kid's room. That would look fun in certain kinds of bathrooms. So I think this is a great print for this particular item. Next is my personal favorite, and I'm definitely getting this as soon as the price comes down, because $75 Canadian is insane. For basically just a catch-all bin. These kinds of things do exist outside of Lug. They're usually a fair bit cheaper, but I just happen to kind of like that the handles are so big, so I think I'm just going to wait until this comes down in price a little bit more. They were on Lug Live once for an okay price, but that was in US dollars and it freaked me out. So I would like for this to come down a fair bit more. So we'll see. So yeah, Buffalo Check Red. This is the Buffalo Check Red Small, I think it's called. And the interior is not the same as it used to be. So the Buffalo Check Red, the old one, it was that sketch interior. This one is that clover. It's definitely much more neutral overall, so I have no problem with it, but I somehow kind of expected it was going to be a different interior. But anyways, again, when this goes on sale, totally buying this in that color. And then we've got the taupe, the camo taupe. Excuse me. Let me see here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the interior is that same sort of clover. And then Paws Navy, which is a huge fan favorite, and I think it's perfect. What an amazing thing to have if you've got like a gazillion dog toys that you're trying to keep organized. I think this is like the best thing to have in your house, especially if you're a lug nut, if you happen to have a dog and you need to store like all the blankets and like this, you know, the toys. If you happen to have towels, like they're specifically for your dog, you know, all the towels and like, you know, the wipes and stuff. Like even if this is just, you know, yeah, this lives by your door. This is what you keep your, you know, little dog paw wipes and stuff like that. Anyways, I think this is such a cute print. I kind of want it. I just don't know where I'd put it. I don't have a dog. I've got cats. They don't have that many toys. Yeah, and even if they did, I wouldn't put them in there because they can't access them. So, but I love this product, and I think this is so cute in that print. It makes me almost want to just go out and get a dog just so I can have it. But anyway, so, and then it looks like here, that looks like it came in heather gray, which is perfect. It's a perfect neutral that can go anywhere in like a really modern, sort of like a very contemporarily decorated house. It can go in a more traditional home, so I think that's a great color. I probably would have gotten that as well if it was around, but it's clearly sold out. And I don't know what the interior of that, I'm assuming it's, you know, the same clover that we just saw. And then this is the one I wanted. This is the Flourish Blue, and it has the Dragonfly multi interior, which I'm so sad that I didn't get. I kind of hummed and hawed, and I thought, oh, I'm going to wait for a better sale price, and then they were gone. So I'm very, very sad I didn't get this one, because I think I would have wanted that one. So I think this is the whole collection here. So there's the 3, and there's the Flourish Blue, which we did not see in the little previews earlier. And there we go. Okay, so they're missing 2 colors. And I think, like I said, the olive green was the exclusive to the mystery box in fall. So anyways, let's see what it says. So get a load of this. Sometimes you just need space. Lots of it. That's where the bushel really shines. Pack stuff in, stack stuff up, whatever you're transporting, gifts, food, party supplies, whatever. What does that say? Is that D? Whatever. Duh. Okay. I think they mean the duh bushel does it in style. Someone got all street with this. It has 2 easy grab handles that won't fold under pressure when lifted thanks to the metal bar frame. Ooh, okay, that's good to know. That keeps the bag open and squishes down for easy storing. Okay, measurements. So this is cool. It's not as big as I hoped, but it's pretty big. So 15 inches wide, 11 3/4 inches high, and 7 1/4 inches deep. I was hoping this was bigger. This is still big enough just to, it's kind of like that little bin that you want. So like when you're carrying stuff up and down the stairs, like, you know, you're picking up stuff from your kids, or you've got like, I don't know, like whatever it is, like, okay, these things that came downstairs, like the ball of yarn and the Band-Aids or whatever it is, and you're like, oh, okay. So you're just kind of gathering stuff from down in the living room and in the kitchen and then whatever, and you're hauling it back upstairs. That's the perfect size for that. Because it can be anything that you're picking up. This might not even be a bad like small laundry basket if you're doing small loads, or like the basket that you have your delicates in. So you throw your delicates in there as opposed to, you know, the big hamper so you can separate them. A perfect toy hamper, I think. So for, again, like depending on what kind of toys and where you're keeping them. So it may be like there's a small bin of toys you keep right by the couch that's outside of the playroom or outside the kids' room. It's a great catch-all for that kind of thing. Yeah, so it's a good size for that. I think when I have things like this, I would like a bigger one so I can carry bigger things, but maybe this is all I really, really need. So anyway, so that's the measurements, and then the features: 2 carry handles, 1 metal bar frame to ensure sturdy opening. So I'm assuming that's around the opening only. So it kind of has that like doctor bag sort of feel where there's like that metal bar straight across the whole opening. And I'm assuming where that is. And then the body and trim is just polyester, and it says removable sturdy bottom insert, which I think we did sort of see a little bit down here. So I guess that bottom thing there comes off, or comes out rather, so you can take that whole thing out. Now, it doesn't say it's plastic lined, which is not bad. I just happen to like things like this to be plastic lined because it gives me more options. So if this interior were plastic lined, you could, for example, put food in it and take it to the beach. And then all you have to do is wipe it down. You could haul, baked goods to a bake sale or whatever it is and not worry about any of the grease or any of the crumbs or anything like that getting, into the fabric. So, or icing or whatever it is. No icing mishaps, you can actually just wipe that down. So I think it would have been in some ways better if this was plastic lined, but I also understand having something soft and not having a plastic line gives you other, other things you can do with it, and it doesn't sound, it doesn't have that crinkly sound as you're working with it. So, but me personally, I kind of always like these kinds of things to have at least, even if it's just the bottom that's plastic lined, it just makes things a whole lot easier to deal with when you're trying to clean stuff up. Okay, so, there's unfortunately no video, which is unfortunate, because I would have liked to have seen how this folds down. I would have liked to have seen, like, how it squishes down. Anyways, I also would have liked to have seen exactly what kinds of things fit into this thing. Like, what are you able to put in here, and how does it look when you carry it around? Like, how, when you lift it, does the bottom get soft? Because it doesn't look like I don't know where the bar, I don't know where the metal bars are. It just says one metal bar frame to ensure sturdy opening, which makes me think it's only in the opening and not down the sides as well, or even in the bottom, and especially when it says one metal bar. So again, I don't know if that's just on the one side. So those of you who actually did get this, maybe you can put that in the comments below so that we can sort of get a better sense of this. But anyways, it looks definitely like something I would want. It's just $75 Canadian is way too much. And I'm hoping maybe this was such a hit because obviously they've sold it in 2 colors already. I'm hoping this is a big enough hit that they'll bring this back so that we're going to see more things like this. And if this comes back, and this was such a hit, maybe they'll do like a smaller bushel or a larger bushel. So there'll be like a bushel mini, or that would be awesome. Oh my gosh, a bushel mini would be the best. I can totally see myself having a whole bunch of these. And then if they do like a bushel XL, so you can really start hauling stuff, that would be great. And I would love to, to see just how sturdy these things are. I know that I have a Rover XL that I use all the time and I love it. So I would love something as handy as that maybe doesn't travel with me, that just sort of stays in a corner or under a table or whatever it is. So anyway, so there we go. So that is not super, super brand new, but it's sort of new to me. Like I said, I haven't watched really any of the shows, any of the Lug Life shows, so I haven't seen this thing in action. I haven't seen what they've put in it or how it feels or anything like that. I probably should start watching, but I just don't really have the time. So anyways, but yeah, I can't wait to see what this looks like. I am really hoping for a really wicked sale, so I can finally get one and really give it a test run and see whether it's worth getting others in the future, because I can tell you right now, I'm looking at it and I have fallen in love. This looks exactly like something I would totally have in my home, and I'll be honest with you, I kind of wished for that price to maybe have a little pocket on the outside, or a little like a little window, like even if it's just like those windows that they put on like their lunch bag so that you can write your name, so you can put a little card in, slide your card and put your name on it. It would have been great if they had put something like that on the front or even on the side, so that if you happen to have these on your shelf, then you kind of know what's in each bin, because I can guarantee you if they did that, it would have allowed people to really make this become part of their organizational system at home. So they would have been able to buy a whole bunch of these and put them on a shelf. Like I can totally see, like if I had kids, I would get one of these at the front door and put them like sort of all in a row, so everyone had their own color. So like the mitts would go in there and the gloves would go in there, and so everyone would have their own bin with their own stuff at the front door. Or maybe, you get one for every season or something like that. So like the dog gets his own bin, and that's where the dog leash lives, and the little doggy coat and his favorite toy and maybe his favorite stick that he likes to take out for walks, and that all lives at the door by the bin, in the bin. And then the kids all have one each, and each of the parents have one, or whatever it is. It just seems like, if they made a little window, you could write your name in it or something like that, or say winter stuff or sports stuff or whatever it is, that this would make it just that much more, I guess, flexible as far as how you would use it. So there we go. That's my sort of thought on this. So I'm looking forward to seeing more sizes. Yeah, if they keep doing this kind of home organization stuff, I will be broke because I'm a sucker for this stuff. So I have all the bags I need, but I don't have all the household bins that I need. So this could end up me being broke in a very, very short amount of time. So for my wallet, I hope they don't come up with more, but just for me being me, I'm looking forward to seeing more colors. So that is it. That is my first impression video of the Bushel Home Organizer. Feel free to leave any comments if you guys already have one. Give me your feedback. Let us know what you think. Are you buying more, or was that enough because it really didn't work for you? Yeah, I'd love to know. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.